Welcome to Think Hub, where we dive deep into the creative genius shaping our world, one idea at a time. Picture this. You're out for a walk, maybe with your dog or just taking in the sights, and you spot a fire hydrant. It's that tough, brightly colored metal post that's always there, like a guardian in the background. Ever thought about why they're shaped that way? They all look alike, no matter where you are. Is it just about function, or is there more to the way they're designed? Let's explore the interesting history behind fire hydrants and how their distinct shape developed. To understand this, we need to go back in time. Fire hydrants as we know them today weren't always around. Before they became standard, cities used what was known as bucket brigades to fight fires. This involved a group of people forming a line, passing buckets of water from the nearest source to the flames. As you can imagine, this process wasn't very efficient, especially when dealing with large, fast-moving fires. By the early 1800s, advancements in firefighting technology were beginning to take shape. The fire hydrant, similar to the ones we see today, started appearing in cities during the 19th century. A major breakthrough came from Frederick Graf Saar, who is widely recognized for creating the modern version of the fire hydrant in Philadelphia in the early 1800s. His design marked a significant improvement in firefighting capabilities, making it easier to access water quickly during emergencies. Graf's design featured a valve to control water flow, which eventually developed into the fire hydrant we're familiar with today. Back then, the shape wasn't just about looks, it was all about function. The rounded top and cylindrical body weren't chosen for aesthetic reasons, but because they made the hydrant easier to operate. These elements were practical, ensuring the hydrants could perform their job effectively, regardless of how they looked on the sidewalk. Let's take a closer look at the design of fire hydrants, starting with their shape. If you examine a fire hydrant, you'll notice it has a cylindrical body topped with a rounded dome. Many hydrants also feature additional components, such as knobs, caps, and hose outlets. Each of these elements serves a specific purpose, all aimed at ensuring firefighters can swiftly and easily access water during emergencies. The design prioritizes functionality, enabling quick response times when every second counts. The cylindrical body of a fire hydrant is crucial to its design. This shape is robust and durable, built to endure the high water pressure that flows through city pipelines. Fire hydrants must be strong enough to withstand this pressure without cracking or bursting. A cylindrical structure is naturally resilient, as it distributes pressure evenly, making it an excellent choice for objects that experience constant stress. Just consider how pipes and water tanks also utilize a cylindrical form. It's all about effectively managing pressure and ensuring reliability in demanding situations. The rounded dome at the top of a fire hydrant serves an important function as well. Many early fire hydrants, along with several modern ones, utilize a wet barrel design, where water is stored within the hydrant itself. The dome shape helps alleviate stress on the hydrant, especially during the process of opening or closing it. Additionally, it acts as a protective shield, keeping the valve mechanism safe from debris, snow, and other potential damage. You might think of it as a helmet for the fire hydrant, providing essential protection for its internal components. Now, let's discuss the outlets, where firefighters connect their hoses. Most fire hydrants have at least two outlets, a smaller one for standard hoses, and a larger one, often referred to as the steamer outlet, for larger hoses when a greater volume of water is required. These outlets are strategically positioned on the sides of the hydrant for easy access. Imagine if the outlets were located on the top or in hard-to-reach spots. Firefighters in a hurry would find it difficult to quickly attach their hoses. By placing the outlets on the sides, the design allows for a faster and more efficient connection, enabling firefighters to get water flowing without delay. But why don't fire hydrants have more outlets? The answer lies in the need for simplicity and the risks associated with excessive pressure. Fire hydrants must strike a balance between accessibility and safety. Having too many outlets could complicate operations and make it harder to manage under pressure. The streamlined design, featuring just a couple of outlets, allows firefighters to quickly and easily identify where to connect their hoses, enhancing efficiency during emergencies. This thoughtful design helps ensure that hydrants remain functional and reliable when they're needed most. One thing you may have observed about fire hydrants is that they are prominently positioned above ground, making them hard to overlook. This design choice is far from accidental. Fire hydrants are meant to be highly visible and easily accessible for a very important reason. During a fire, there's no time to waste. Firefighters need to be able to locate and connect to a water source immediately, without the hassle of digging or searching. The above-ground placement ensures that hydrants are instantly recognizable, especially in urgent situations where every second matters. The height of a fire hydrant also plays a practical role in keeping it free from snow, leaves, and other debris. If a hydrant were positioned lower to the ground, heavy snow in the winter could bury it, forcing firefighters to waste valuable time digging it out during an emergency. By being elevated, hydrants remain clear of obstructions, ensuring that they are always ready for immediate use, regardless of the season or surrounding conditions. Another feature that makes fire hydrants easy to spot is their bright colors, such as red, yellow, or green. These colors aren't chosen at random. They're specifically selected for visibility, and in some cases, to communicate important information about water capacity. In many areas, hydrant colors follow a coded system that informs firefighters about the water pressure each hydrant can deliver. For example, a red hydrant may indicate lower water flow, while a green hydrant could signal higher pressure. This color coding system allows firefighters to make fast decisions during an emergency. If they arrive at a fire and realize the nearby hydrant doesn't supply enough water, they can quickly look for another one with a higher capacity based on its color. This system helps save time and ensures they get the water flow they need as quickly as possible, which is crucial when dealing with a fire. With all the technological advancements we've seen, you might wonder why fire hydrants have remained largely unchanged. It's a valid question, and the simple reason is that the current design works exceptionally well. Over the years, fire hydrants have proven to be highly effective, so there hasn't been a need for significant changes. While improvements have been made to materials and valve mechanisms, the basic structure has stayed the same because it consistently meets the needs of firefighters. In short, the core design remains because it continues to get the job done efficiently and reliably. In conclusion, fire hydrants may appear to be just simple objects lining the streets, but their design carries a rich story of functionality and purpose. From the sturdy cylindrical body to the mushroom-shaped top, every element is carefully crafted to help firefighters do their job more easily and ensure quick access to water in an emergency. The next time you walk past one, you'll understand that there's much more behind its design than you might have realized at first glance.